All right, today I kind of struggled to make a one single 2 second improvement. I felt like I started a whole bunch of things, but I didn't really finish one single thing. So I'm just gonna kind of instead show you a few little things that I did start. So a little while ago I showed you an improvement that we made by getting some information from 5.9 into L4, which is great. But I'm still getting daily emails to my inbox with the DNIS report, and I need someone to stop those. So I've created a task in Asana to make that happen, so that's going to be nice. Another thing, which is actually something that's been bugging us for quite a while, is gift certificates. I don't love them. I don't love how they're tracked and managed. It's kind of a mess. This sheet actually starts way back in 2006. My name is by a bunch of those, so this is quite an outdated system. And about a year ago, I found these books of gift certificates, an old kind from Page, that actually is kind of neat. So it's like a handwritten certificate book. So it kind of skips the process of having to print a special gift certificate and go through all of those steps. That's something that was an idea I had, and actually you can see I emailed about it to our graphics person exactly a year ago and then did nothing. So I woke that project up, and I'm working on the design for this. I also went through this spreadsheet of thousands of emails or thousands of gift certificates, and I couldn't help myself. I had to go through and standardize, so I haven't managed to fix every single row, but the city row I went through and made sure spellings and stuff were consistent. The classification row I went sure and made sure that there was no spelling errors or issues, so I can pivot that, and same with service type row. And then also I archived our old data. So I left all the gift certificates in that one, but in our active data tab, I went ahead and removed all of the ones from other locations. So now this is just what we've got from Edmonton, because we don't do this for other locations. We haven't for very many years, and so it just didn't make sense to have that data. So I reduced the size of this spreadsheet by at least a few hundred lines. Still not entirely happy with that one, but it's moving a little bit. And then another one, which is just something that's been kind of something I've been working on myself a little bit for a long time, is moving from Dropbox to Google Drive. So I started a task in Asana to see who is using Google Dropbox still and for what, and I made tasks for the individuals who I think are, so that we can start that process. So another thing that's kind of started but not really an improvement for today. And then one last thing, this is a little bit silly, I'm a little embarrassed about it, but I actually find I pick up my phone a lot, and particularly with COVID and being in a lot of Zoom meetings and seminars and stuff online, if I get bored or it's going a little bit slow, I find myself reaching for my phone, checking my texts, maybe pulling up our website and fiddling around with it, even checking my email, which is silly that I leave my computer to check my email on my phone, but just a habitual thing where I'm just grabbing it a lot. So I made myself this little spot. It's my mindfulness mat where my phone lives, and I put it there, and it just is a reminder when I go to pick it up, is it something I really need to do. So that probably is the true 2 second improvement of the day, because I've been doing that for a couple of days, and it does save me from picking up the phone at least a couple times a day, and it forces me to kind of try and monotask and do one thing at a time. So kind of a hodgepodge today. Sometimes fixing what bugs you is a little more than just doing a simple 2 second improvement.